Yeah, for anybody interested, I bought this tool called the VERUS EDGE, and I got it as cheap as I could get it. And if you watch these videos, there's a bunch of different VERUS models, but get the Edge because I did a lot of research, but this has the best bright screen. Don't get the VERUS Pro or other ones. So anyway, I got this for $1,500. What I tried to do is I tried to buy it so I could resell it if I don't. It's really just something to do, but so here we go. I just want to show you how this works, and then I'll talk about it a little bit more. But so anyway, this is Snap-on VERUS Edge, and I had some codes, so I'm going to do a guided component test. Engine. So one of the problems I had was the purge flow sensor. So here it is. Again, I don't know how this video is going to come out, but it's got component information. It's got all the pins. And the back button. The voltage test, DC voltage test back. Resistance test. I'm just doing a quick overview of this. Out of range test. Now I'm going to go back. So I got all these different tests. But what I want to show you is, again, I've been trying to find the best way to find information to fix things on cars. So I want to minimize this. Again, this is running off of Windows. So I loaded direct hit, which is Identifix in here. So this has got all the information that isn't in, let's minimize this, or try to. Again, I'm playing around with this, learning it. But again, I do not have, let me go back further. Let's see, back. See, Snap-on has a thing called SureTrack, which is a version, I think, of Identifix. But to get that, it's a cost a fortune a month. I mean, if you want all cars. So what I did is, this is like $20 a month for my one car. So the point I'm making is, if you want everything, I don't know why I can't minimize this. I guess it doesn't matter. So if you want all cars, you're going to want to get this, which is like, I think, $170 a month. But again, I'm just playing around with this. And so that was the guided component test. Now I can also, again, this is just a quick review of what I've learned so far. Up here, it's also got 4 different oscilloscope plugins and a ground. So I can do, if you watch YouTube, you'll see a million kinds of tests you can do. So you notice if you buy one of these, what you want to do is you want to get the latest version. So this goes up to 20.2. So what is 20.2? Well, it's just, we don't know because we're learning this, but it's stuck on my car. So let me close it. Let me start it again. So it says 20. So it's loading. So again, we're going to do guided component test. North America. So this is all the cars. They're in here. So my wife's got a Jeep 2019. Well, let me see if it goes up to 2019. It goes up to 2018. Let's go back. Let's try Ford 2018. Let's just try another one. I know. Let's try my Trans Am. I mean, let's see if there's anything on Trans Am. There's nothing computers in there, but let's just try it. So that'd be Pontiac. Do they even have Pontiac on here? I don't know. I don't see it. I mean, maybe it's GM, Chevrolet, Eagle, Honda. Let's just try GM. Chevrolet. So it goes back to 81, up to 218. Anyways, this is just a quick overview. I'm going to be playing with it in the future. But just to add another thing, when I came with it, it's a touch screen, but it didn't have this. So I got this from Snap-on. It was like $30. That thing just plugs in. It just goes into a slot here. So it was a pain using my finger. So again, the idea of this whole thing is to play around with it. I'm working on a 97. So again, if we go to Ford, 97 Ranger 4.0. Do you want to load it? Okay. And these are what comes with it. This is the limitation. Again, this is really for computer codes. The other thing, it's got Wi-Fi. Let me just walk you over here. A bunch of junk all over the place. So it's also got this, which is a Wi-Fi connector. When this is going to plug into the scanner port. So that tool can be used, in the engine compartment. Just leave this sitting on the front seat. But then the next problem I had is I wanted to check some sensors. I don't know if you can see in here. Let me turn this light on. There's some sensors in there that I wanted to plug in and test. Well, the problem is I don't have anything to... I can't get elevator clips in there. So I bought this kit that has all these different clips that I can fit different size fittings. So anyway, you just call this Video1. So what I have now is I have the scanner, the Wi-Fi, I got the connections, and again, I figured, when I did this, I figured I might want to sell all this. So if you look online, you got some of them go up to $4,000, and then I got a case. It didn't come with a case, so I went to Snap-on. And I got a case. It'll fit in here. So again, part of this is if I wanted to spend a lot of money, I want the right parts, which is one of the reasons it's so cheap. But this thing is in perfect condition. I can't find any scratches on it. So here's what it looks like. Again, I'll go into more stuff later, but this is the first video. Well, that's one thing I wanted to tell you. Another reason I bought this particular, like I said, I'm retired. I got plenty of time to do research, but the VERUS Edge has this button right here where you can put it in sleep mode. See if that works. So in other words, to conserve on battery time, you have that. I don't know that all the other models have it, but again, this is a great tool. Yeah, I just want to add this on to the end. I was looking for Pontiac. For some reason, I didn't see it. I guess it's in alphabetical order going this way. But anyway, here's Pontiac. So it goes to 81. Again, it's just curiosity. 81 to 2010. I guess that's when they closed down Pontiac.